Hola y bienvenidos a mi canal. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back. I'm Psychic Medium Ray. If you're looking at this tonight, I'm going to be doing a reading on Valeria Marquez. This is the famous TikToker from Jalisco, Mexico, that was murdered. And it's been making waves, and I've been receiving a lot of requests. To do the reading. Sorry, my tablecloth is a little dirty. I've been working on candles. I'm going to be washing and replacing it soon. So, I hope that all of you are doing well. This is going to be a very interesting reading. Obviously, there's a lot of speculation whether it was the cartel that did it or it was someone else, but it's just been a lot of murders in that area. You know, you hear about it every day. So let's get into the tea and see what spirit is showing here. She was very beautiful. I think she was a salon owner. Justice is going to be served. So they're talking about justice. La Carta de la Justicia quiere indicar que va a haber justicia para este caso. I feel like there will be justice in this case. Now, the Hierophant, I really feel with the Hierophant, this is like showing that she was a very spiritual person, or at least she had very strong opinions about spirituality, religion, whatnot. I feel a Knight of Wands was like she was chasing her dreams. She was going towards that, a very creative person, very passionate. She might have been in a relationship with someone, I'm not sure. I haven't looked up any details of her other than I know that she was murdered. But I do feel that there was someone that was very powerful that that definitely wanted her out or taken out. This is a person that is darker in nature, dark skin, morenito, and I feel like a lot of destruction around this person's thoughts. Um, she was being watched. I mean, I think that they were stalking her, and she probably didn't even know it. But I feel like this whoever did it is more than one person, and it's somebody in her circle that knew her whereabouts and whatnot. And I get like one of the shooters might have been a young person or just very immature, like in nature. But there definitely was a lot of trickery here. She was she did not see this coming, but I feel like there was informants or people watching her, and it's again close to her. Um, they might have been watching her TikTok, channel religiously. The moon, the moon is like there's a lot that's hidden that's going to come out into the dark. There was something about money, this person, obviously, whoever did this did not have money. They were promised money. The killers were promised money. Los que la asesinaron a Valeria querían dinero, no tenían dinero y le hicieron una promesa que los iban a pagar. Um, I do see that there's something about a relationship as well, like love. But she was a giver. She had a big heart. I feel like she was gonna go on to do many things, but she also was going to be not very supported or understood. I feel like people in her circle again, and I feel like she was at a crossroads here. This could have been with her shop, the direction she was going to go on YouTube. But she was the one thing about Valeria. She was a go-getter. I feel like she made a good financial decisions. This is like the death card, right? You see a person on a coffin. So obviously, I feel like she's moved on. Her soul is moved on. It was a very quick death or passing. It just feels very instant. And I do see the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely something here that the person that did it, I feel also um, I don't know. I don't get cartel vibes. I don't get that. I feel like this was a hit by somebody that had money and that was also in the TikTok world or an influencer of some sort. Because I get of the Ten of Pentacles, which is about a lot of money. Like this was a payout. Three people, again, a love triangle or like a three people. Like it would have been Valeria and two people that she knew. I mean, I think that her friends and people around her know more than what they're egging on or letting on. but it's so quickly to there. People are so quick to blame the cartel and stuff, which I'm not saying they're innocent by any means. You know, they have committed crimes, but I don't know that that is the case here. I see the emperor, so I don't know if her dad is still living and if he is mourning, but I feel like there's a lot of pain in the family, and I feel like there's a lot of these two people that carried out there were, I don't know if they've been caught, but again I saw justice, and I feel like again they were paid. There's going to be some I feel like there's something about horses. I'm not familiar with Jalisco, but there's like horses. I feel like country, kind of like country or ranchos nearby, like Campo Santo. I don't know. I just feel like there's something about the country there, and I feel like again there's a lot of lies in this. A lot of she had a lot of haters. Again, someone was rejected or couldn't handle it, and they felt very isolated. They feel isolated. A lot of her family, up until this point, before she was taken out, I do think that she was not sleeping well. I think that she had certain premonitions and feelings, and I feel like she was on a journey. She wanted to travel. There was plans later this summer to travel somewhere, but she was very busy. I do feel like a lot of confusion, and again, I feel a male that is obsessed again with her, and yeah, the lover's card. So I don't know. I feel like this was if she was in a relationship with someone. I don't feel it's that person. It's somebody else that had their eye on her. And the high priestess, like she couldn't see. You know, there might have been even some brujeria that was done on her. You know, gente envidiosa, people that are envious. You know, I have a lot of haters, and I don't even know some of them. You know, it's easy for people to just want to hate you and eliminate you. But I do think that one of the things that she might have done wrong was, as a TikToker, you know, they like sometimes to show their vacations, their traveling, the luxurious things that you get. Sometimes people are not don't need to see that, and you're better off not putting it out there because people again get jealous because they can't have it or they won't put the work in that you have to have that. I see a depression. Her family is definitely, if she's leaving behind any siblings or family members, there's a somber feeling in her fans also, and I feel like there's a lot of accusations, a lot of finger pointing, maybe in the family, but they need to be patient because justice is coming from what I can see here. All she wanted eventually was a happy family. You know, she wanted kids, she wanted happiness, but I feel like she didn't want to walk away from certain temptations, you know, and that's what I will say. But I do feel like, you know, there's going to be other TikTokers that are making money, and it's just like, don't flash that around, especially in territories like this. But yeah, I definitely feel like she's going to get justice done, and she's in a better place right now. But I definitely feel she had opportunities, and there was going to be contracts and things that she was going to sign eventually. This could have been like buying property, but I do feel like there was a lot of manipulation. So we'll see more coming out. I feel like August is a very important month, and there might be more information coming out by then, or somewhere between now and August of 2025. You know, and it might be a little further out. Who knows? But only time will tell. I'm going to pull some oracle cards now and see what the oracle shows um, for Valeria. Throat chakra. There was some things that she couldn't say. A lot of mental conflict again from this male that carried this out. Again, moving on. This person, Valeria, is moving on in the spirit world. Um, she liked the recognition and the reward she got, but the truth is going to come out. Again, they're talking about like things that are hidden are going to be revealed, and there was something about a pregnancy. So I don't know if she was pregnant or she was on the verge of getting pregnant, or like there was a secret pregnancy of some sort. But I do feel like there was somebody that was powerful that did this. Like I said, in August comes up again, and the truth, you know, I do feel she is with the light, but I do feel that there's a male that was left behind that did this, that was bored, not happy with his life, and it was about love, like an obsession. Somebody, whoever carried it out, was obsessed with her, is all I can say. But justice will be carried out, and she needs to know, her family needs to know that she is okay. And that's what I'm feeling. So I will be posting this on my YouTube. If y'all have any other suggestions of other videos that you'd like to see, please don't hesitate to make a comment. All right. I love you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. Bye.